Hi, my name is Max.
And I'm Calvin.
And we're hosting So You Wanna Be a...
Today, we're talking about the tastiest job in the world.
That's right, chefs. They don't just make food. They create amazing meals, run busy kitchens, and come up with new dishes that people love to eat.
Plus, they get to taste test everything, which might be the best part of the job.
So grab your apron and your frying pan, because we're about to whip up details on what it takes to be a real chef.
So, Max, what exactly does a chef do? Just cook food all day?
Well, kind of. But being a chef is way more than just throwing in ingredients into a pan. Chefs have to plan menus and decide what food to serve, cook amazing meals for hundreds of people a day, manage the kitchen team, which means helping keep things organized and fast, create new recipes, and experiment with flavors. Make sure everything is super clean and safe because no one wants evil food.
Whoa, so chefs are like the bosses of the kitchen?
Kind of. They don't just cook. They lead an entire team.
All right, I know there are chefs, but aren't there different kinds?
Yep. Here are a few types of chefs that you might see in a restaurant. There's the executive chef, the kind of big boss in charge of everything. There's the sous chef, second in command, and helps the executive chef. The pastry chef, the one who makes cakes, desserts, and all the sweet stuff. The line cook, the team that helps cook different parts of a dish.
So, if I wanted to be just baking cookies all day, I should be a pastry chef?
Yep, but you'll have to learn a lot about desserts. It's not just cookie. It's fancy cakes, chocolates, and soufflés.
Soufflés.
Yeah, but being a chef means working in fast-paced kitchens, and the day usually starts early with prep work like cutting veggies, making sauce, and setting up the kitchen.
And then?
Then they have during meal times, it's go time. The kitchen is super busy, and everyone has to cook quickly and perfectly.
No pressure or anything.
Right, and after the service, chefs clean up and plan the next day's menu, and maybe even test out new recipes.
So they're always creating new food items?
Yep, and the great chef is always thinking about new ways to make food even better.
All right, let's say I wanted to be a chef. What do I need to learn?
Well, first you need to know how to cook, like really well. Chefs train for years to learn master techniques like chopping really fast, cooking meat and fish perfectly, baking sauces from scratch, and balancing flavors out.
And what about running a kitchen?
That's a big part of it. Chefs have to be organized and fast and great at working with people.
So it's not just cooking, it's leading a team?
Yep, and being a chef is part artist, part scientist, and part boss.
So, how does someone become a chef? Do they just wake up one day and start cooking?
Not exactly. Most of chefs take one of these paths. They go to culinary school. Some chefs train in special cooking schools to learn professional skills. And some just start as a cook. They work their way up as dishwashers and assistants in restaurants. And my favorite way, practicing at home. The best chefs cook all the time and experiment at home with recipes.
So if I wanted to start cooking at home now, I could be a chef one day?
Definitely. And the more you practice, the better you'll get.
All right, Max. It's time for some fun facts.
Let's do it.
Fact 1. The tall white hats that chefs wear are called toques, and the number of pleats in the hat usually shows how many different ways a chef could cook an egg.
Wait, so if you had 100 pleats, that meant you could cook an egg 100 different ways?
Yep.
I need to step up my egg game.
Fact 2. The longest restaurant menu in the world is over 1,000 items.
That's way too many choices. I can barely decide between chicken nuggets and burgers.
Fact 3. The world's most expensive pizza costs $12,000 because it's topped with gold and fancy seafood.
Okay, I'm just going to stick to cheese. So, if you love cooking, being creative, and working in fast-paced kitchens, being a chef might be the perfect job for you.
But just remember, it's hard work. Restaurants are busy, hot, and stressful. But if you love food, it's worth it.
And who knows, maybe one day you'll own your own restaurant.
Or at least be really good at making grilled cheese.
All right, that's it for today's episode.
We hope you had fun learning about what it takes to be a chef.
We just wanted to tell you that we have a YouTube channel now. So don't forget to follow and tell your friends, and even subscribe.
And if you want us to talk about another amazing job, let us know.
Thank you. Goodbye.